TNT Halloween special.
That's hard.
I know. TNT with a special episode just for Halloween.
Hey, Larry, real quick, can you sing Chocolate Rain?
But everyone do not fear.
Spider Kev is here.
Oh, man.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Spider Kev is in the building. But I'm not by myself. Hey, I got a whole crew of ghouls and goblins that's here with me. Hey, I see Darth Frankus.
What's up, Larry?
I'm Spider Kev.
Spider Kev. Whoever you claim you are. Let's just get on with this charade.
Oh, yeah. It was George all along.
I am the gamer for Halloween, yeah. Hey, Larry, can you do me a quick favor? Can you sing, "Cause tonight will be the night I will fall for you"? Sorry.
Maybe later, sir.
I'll do it.
Bat Berry in the building.
It's just ice.
And with the best costume of the night,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ash, the champ Ketchum.
You know, there's a lot to unpack in the last 2 minutes. But yeah, I'm Ash Ketchum. I'm the champ. After 27 years, he finally became the champion. But
Kev, catch them all, okay?
yeah, Larry's about to catch these hands.
Ouch.
And
Not that.
picks up your
Imitation.
Your
Yeah.
crew
Imitation
for
is the
today.
true form of flattery.
Is that what that was? I don't think that's what it was.
I don't know. The way he's smiling, it is.
I'm mad he just had his screen off the entire time, and then he goes, "It's Spider Kev," and I'm just like, "What?"
Oh, man, Larry.
Look. I'm
He had
one.
the hair to his side, too. Oh my god, this is too funny.
Media and everything. Look, hey, look. I was like, I don't dress up for Halloween like ever. I don't dress up at all, like never. So I'm like, okay, if I'm going to dress up, I might as well dress up like somebody that I want to kind of like, honor and have fun with. I said, I have to dress up like Spider Kev. I have to. It's the only person that I know that I can pull this off and make it work. So, Ash, I hope you appreciate.
Let's just continue.
He's so quiet.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't worry about. Look, I'm in the house. I don't know how you're able to wear a beanie all the time, but
Oh my
That's-
goodness. Kevin's not wearing a beanie.
I know.
Oh, he's got the Ketchum hat on.
I mean, I think that hat's cooler though, so I would props Kev.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Wear it every single day, bro. Every day.
All right, so look, let's go ahead and get into this episode before we go too deep down the rabbit hole of my beautiful locks in here. So last week we went ahead and saw Venom, the last dance.
Courtesy of Baby Gorilla Comics and Jose.
Yes.
Jose, remember me.
On a stick.
And look, we went as a whole entire crew, and we did have a really, really, really good time. At least every time we get a chance to go and watch a movie together, especially with Jose, it's always a good time. And to be there at our early viewing, and to be there with like people like J1 Studios, Jay himself, and all those people, it was a great time. The only problem was the very last part of that movie. That was not a good time. That was a rush time. So here you go. Now we gave a real quick review, like literally a minute long, when we first walked out of the theaters, and we posted that on Instagram. Geeks at the Nurse Table one more time, giving you a real quick review of what we thought about Venom, The Last Dance. But before that, we want to give a special shout out to
Jose at Baby Gorilla Comics. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
If it was not for you, Jose, we wouldn't be able to give this review so daggone early. But this is what we really thought about this movie, Venom, The Last Dance. But now it's time to go a little bit deeper into it. So, guys, whoever who wants to go first, what do y'all guys actually think about Venom? Now that it's been soaked in for like a week, what do y'all guys really think about Venom, The Last Dance?
Joker had a better dance scene.
That was creepy in a weird way. I think who said it at the end of the movie? They were like, that was their way of showing Venom fetish, which was disgusting. I don't know who said it, but that was foul.
Yeah, it was.
That was disgusting.
No, and ABBA, dude, I have like a lifelong hate of ABBA. I drove to Tennessee and back listening to ABBA Gold, and never again.
Yeah, that was I don't know. They could have did a different route for that song. They didn't have to do Dancing Queen.
Or they could have just not done a whole dance scene. Like, I enjoyed the movie. I had fun. It was entertaining. But it was so mono. Like, there was no real ups and downs. There was no real stake. Like, it just felt... And the last battle scene felt like a mid-movie battle scene that they just all of a sudden were like, yep, we got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, it really did felt rushed at the parts where it should have actually breathed. And the parts where it needed to breathe, I'm sorry, the parts that needed to rush through, they really let those parts breathe. Like I said, he didn't have to dance. I mean, really. I mean, they could have showed, the young lady from the store, showed the fact that she got money now, and that would have been just cool. You know what I mean? Have a fight scene up there, and her like trying to defend Venom. That would probably have been better than him dancing. But what do I know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say there were some cool parts. We did see the other symbiotes in the movie, which were kind of cool, and they were able to take over some of the characters or like some of the actors in the movie. But that was, if they would have went a little bit deeper into that scene where they were just fighting with all these symbiotes, that would have been cool. It would have made up for that third act just kind of like flopping at the end.
They should have adapted separation anxiety instead of making up some kind of loose adaptation of the Black King, whatever it is, and I don't know, kind of Lethal Protector in a way. But like, is it me or did like the scientist, the blonde scientist, like her, like, and her brother with the lightning thing? Am I the only one who remembers that? That happened in the movie, right?
Oh no, that happens in the movie. Yeah.
Why?
Like, pretty early on.
Why?
No idea, man.
It was like completely pointless.
It was because it was like she was struck by lightning. She had this scar, and then that ties to her having a symbiote with, what was it? With Sonic something or whatever the name was. It.
Yeah, that has a little bit of lightning power or something.
Yeah, like that's cool. But was that like a foreshadow? I don't know.
It was completely wasted screen time.
It was. That was what, good 30 seconds of them running and then getting struck by lightning and finding out her brother died. Like,
and then how long were we in the hippie van?
I didn't mind the hippie van.
That scene I loved.
That
scene was great.
So fun. It reminded me of like a funny version of like Step Brothers when they were all singing in the car.
True.
It was cool. I didn't mind it.
See, that was the emotional connection that I feel like we were missing more of, like actually being invested in Eddie Brock and Venom and the stakes. And then it just kind of that scene and then done. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Kev keeps shaking his head. I don't think he agrees with anything y'all guys are saying. Kev, what's on your mind right now when it comes to this movie?
This movie was ass, guys. It was bad. It was bad. This movie was terrible.
Yo, we had a Larry moment from Kev.
No, the Chan thing. There was no reason for her to be there. She had no reason to be in the story. She nothing. All she did was dance with him. That was it. We just said, "Oh, why is she there?"
Look, Kev. Look, same page, bro. Same page.
Okay. Yeah. And then the RV scene. There were 15 minutes of nothing. Nothing. It was nothing. I don't care about his meaning and what they. No, it had nothing to do with the fucking story. It had nothing to do with anything. What are we talking about here? The Codex was the most confusing thing ever in this movie. No, this is no. For 2 minutes.
Yo.
That's the whole move. That there's no, and it just ends. It just ends, just randomly. Just him looking at the Statue of Liberty,
and saying, "I will never forget you, buddy."
Mm-hmm. Like,
and then in the lab. Okay, I get it. It's part of the story, but they dragged that out so long for no reason. For no reason. You did not need to have this the scientists about her arm and they're okay. She her arm's paralyzed. Like there was no need for it. They had nothing to do anything. What are we doing? And then the fight scene was cool, but I was already mentally checked out of this movie.
Yeah, he went next to me. He was like, "Yo, is this movie like really slow, or is it just me?" I'm like, "Nah, it's slow. We're like end of the second act, and he's just like, yeah, what's going on here?" I'm like, "Bro, I couldn't tell you."
Like what? Like
yo, it felt so chopped together.
Yes,
like it was like boom, and then he's like hanging on the side of the airplane, and there's that thing, and like boom, now they're doing something else. Like there was no cohesion.
Like there was no good pacing, nothing. Everything was just chopped. It just went to next scene. Like it felt like a fan film. Like someone, like a child came in and just edited the whole movie. That's what it felt like.
Damn.
Ouch.
Once again, Sony is just spitting on the goddamn Spider-Man villains, as always.
Hot tour.
Ouch.
Okay.
Time
now here, okay. There's a couple of scenes that at the end of the movie was, like you said, Kev, it was just like, what was the point? Number one, what was the point of out of everybody that was there? Now, mind you, it was the whole entire army that was there, right? And in Area 51. Why is it the sing-along guy, the one with the bazooka and shoots the creature? Of everybody that was there, of all the other Marines or Army, whatever, it was him. Now, mind you, they didn't say anything about the fact that he had military experience, that he knew how to shoot, that he did any of that stuff. We got no word of that. All we got was the fact that he loved aliens and he wanted to go see Area 51 before it shut down. Next thing you know, he knows how to shoot a bazooka. I'm sorry, I've never shot a bazooka before. I have no idea how to shoot one. So I'm pretty sure I'm not just going to be able to pick up one and just shoot one.
I shot a simulated Stinger missile launcher in high school.
Did you do the Army experience?
No, I was in the Marine Corps ROTC.
Oh shoot! Okay.
There you go.
Somebody I wanted to bring in. Someone brought up, they were like, so he went all the way back with his family to the RV and then was just like, I'm going to go back and shoot this thing and then go back to the RV.
And run back scared.
Run back and make it to the RV that is driving at probably as fast as it can to get away.
Yeah, and that that thing's driving like 15 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And then the other scientist with the Christmas tree
Oh.
metal or the hell that. What was part of her character? Like, she liked the symbiote. That's it.
The characters had no value for them to eventually be saved by a symbiote.
Like,
and then the symbiotes also had no value. Like, it was a mid-fight scene. It should have been in the middle.
Oh, oh shit! Oh.
This
It's getting flipped around.
The scene where Eddie almost dies from the general or wherever the hell he was. I don't know. So he gets shot, but then the girl with the Christmas tree pendant or medal had Venom with her. They tried so hard for the crowd to be like, yeah. No one in the theater cheered. Maybe a couple. Everyone's just like, oh. Because no one cares about this girl. Like the pacing and like Frank said, the value of these characters were just there. We didn't have no connection with these people, like at all. And I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming the people behind this movie, the writers, the director. I'm blaming everybody behind the scenes because they're just there to do a job. And the people behind it who made this movie, once again, like I said, spits all over the Spider-Man universe.
You know what would have been better? I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's pretty bad when you can only describe the two female characters as the one with the bum arm and the one with the Christmas tree. Like, yes. What were their names?
Yeah, no,
I don't even know their names.
Right?
That was the bad part.
We don't care anymore.
It would have been so much better if if they showed how much the Christmas tree girl loved the symbiotes. It was so interested in them, and that the symbiotes wanted to protect her. That would have been so much deeper of a storyline for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, have the symbiote actually break out.
Right, like because they cared for her, because she cared for them. That makes more sense. They didn't even have that.
Even like, some dialogue of the symbiotes like kind of talking to her and her like really kind of bonding with them would have been cool.
Right. Or like as she was walking by them, you could see them kind of bending towards her. You know what I mean? Like something.
Also, rewind for a second.
Rewind.
So you know how in the end, everybody is attached to a symbiote now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all recall in the first movie, they specifically said in order for a symbiote to bond with a human, it has to be in their genes or something. If not, then the body of that person dies. So you're telling me every single person in that laboratory that got attached to a symbiote was I guess in their genes good enough to be a symbiote's host?
I mean, that could be just being exposure to the symbiotes that they were able to kind of like bond. I mean, if they wanted to make that work that bad.
George is scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I am scraping the bottom of the barrel here, but like if it's them being around the symbiotes and they kind of,
What'd you say, Larry? I'm sorry. When I said that, I didn't hear what you said.
Who?
Larry.
Me?
Yes.
I don't think Larry was talking.
No, he said something after I brought it up, and then I just didn't hear what he said.
Oh no, I didn't say anything. I just laughed. It was George and Frank.
No, okay, whatever.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, that didn't make any sense to me either. I'm like, so whatever.
So my concept out the window.
It was crazy. It was crazy too. Before this movie started, like someone behind us literally said, "Oh, I can't wait to see Craven. I can't wait to see what they do with that villain."
Oh, I heard that, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Right after this movie, I wanted to look back at them so bad and say, "Are you really excited now after what they just gave us?"
Nope.
I'm gonna tell you one thing right now, Kev. That movie's gonna break $1 billion.
Craven's gonna break $1 billion.
Third time's a charm.
I swear to God.
Have you been emulating a gamer too much and hitting the special sauce there? Like,
the wacky weave for real.
All right.
Yep.
Something I really noticed about like Venom 3, there was like the whole Codex thing, which apparently came about because Eddie died and Venom brought him back to life, right? Is that kind of what that was?
in the
Dude,
first one.
Okay, so when the security guard was like stabbed and the symbiote bonded with him, didn't that guy like die? And wouldn't he have created another codex?
I don't think
he
that's in the
died,
codex. I thought
The
codex
codex didn't make
stolen.
any sense. Like it was just so random, and Venom. You obviously in the scene, Venom tried to describe what that whole thing is, but I couldn't understand what he was saying, and he just saying it like fast. I'm just like, what?
That was intentional.
Yeah, they wanted you to be so confused. Still,
Larry.
Yeah.
Here's the point of the codex. You ready? Frank, me and you talked about this. The point of the codex is that they did the Iron Man 3. They had more time with Tom Hardy than Venom because it was cheaper that way, or maybe spend all the money on Tom Hardy. So therefore, give an excuse to not have Venom out, because every time he was all the way out, next thing you know, he's being tracked and they can find him real fast. So he got to take off the Venom suit in order for him to not be seen anymore. So therefore, most of the movie was a whole bunch of Tom Hardy with just a black little thing coming around his face, hi Eddie, and then going back, and that's it. So the point of the codex was to save money or to give the money to Tom Hardy, and that's it. That's the point of the codex.
And I love how when he goes into full Venom, the hunter can see the codex, right? And then he can be right in front of him. Venom goes back in the eddy and it's just gone. And the hunter's like look around, like
they pulled the Jurassic Park.
What are you doing?
That's straight out of
Literally right in front of you.
Was and then disappear.
It's like a horrible magic trick.
Hi, Eddie.
like, oh, you can't see me. You can't see me now. I'm covered.
You can see me. You can see me.
They gave him the cloak of invisibility from Harry Potter.
Harry Potter showed up. So,
But
okay.
I like how Venom actually uses himself sparingly and only came out during the important parts, like dance scenes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That was
They made that exception.
Yeah, or to have him be the only one that can grab every single one of these creatures that could not be killed the whole entire movie. He'd grab them all and drug them all to acid.
Yeah.
Okay. Or how about this? At the end of the day, and I don't care about spoilers because who cares? Who really watches?
Yeah, at this point.
Whatever.
I mean, if you haven't seen this movie by now, it's your fault.
You'll
it's
see
not
it in
really
2
your fault.
weeks on demand.
You didn't miss much. But.
He's like, yeah, you didn't miss
It's
much.
going to be digital in 2 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, something.
So the biggest thing that I got from out of this movie is that, so the main guy sent out these main creatures to go and find Venom that has the codex so they can bring the codex back to him so he could be released. That was the point of the whole entire movie. But then we got the after credit scene and he still gets released. He becomes free. He's now loose. What was the point of the whole freaking movie?
Yo, people on this, if those shredding machines, whatever you want to call them, if they could leave that planet or whatever it was, why couldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's trapped.
He was binded by all the symbiotes and their magic and their magic goo.
Which they spent zero time trying to explain to us,
yes,
and left a major plot hole that just doesn't. Yeah,
I feel like Kroll was almost tacked on as an afterthought. And I could have sworn I saw that. I could be wrong. Someone check it. But did Andy Serkis play Kroll?
I think so.
Yeah,
Really?
I thought I heard that.
Money
Yeah.
on Andy Serkis for him just to sit there.
Yes.
For 2 minutes. He was in the movie for exactly 2 minutes. That's
That's
even
what the
after the
budget
end credit
was.
scene.
The budget was Andy Serkis. That's it. Point in.
Oh, God. Like I said, just for that character was only in that movie just so I could say he was in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was just even I don't know, the CGI on him wasn't even good. It just looked bad. All we see is his head, which was one cool thing about it, and this has nothing to do with the movie at all. But it was kind of cool how his head was down because it reminded me of like Sephiroth.
Yep.
Like he was just like down like that, and it just reminded me of Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. But that was, oh god, that was so stupid. I mean, all of it was just, and I wanted to, I think we all wanted to love. I want to say love the movie. We all wanted to like the movie at least, give the chance. No, not give us such a negative review. Like, hey, it's Sony. It's Sony. They're not going to mess up too bad on this, right? Was the movie fun? The movie was fun. The first half. But that's about it.
Was it though?
We're trying to give
it. I can't tell you the amount of times I just maybe cracked a smile. I can't even tell you.
You know what? I thought was fun. I wear the same exact shoes as Eddie Brock. I got them gray and orange Crocs.
Yes, you do. The first thing I said, I was like, "Oh my god, those."
He had the pair of Venoms.
What are those?
The best scene in that movie was when they was mixing the drinks. That was cool.
Oh yeah,
that was like in the first 5 minutes.
Exactly. There you go. Thank you, George.
That's saying a lot. So that means the first 5 minutes, and you're like, that's the best part of the movie. Like, what's crazy to me? The parts that they tried to add jokes, the jokes weren't even funny.
Yeah.
No. They weren't.
They were just like dry humor. Like,
yeah, it was just like, what? Like,
yeah, it was
like the drunk guy pissing on Eddie's foot. I was like, why?
Yeah.
Like they were just trying to be like, it's funny.
Yeah. And you saw they kept trying to play that same trick of he can't keep his shoes.
And what was the point of that? Like, that's not funny. It wasn't funny.
We don't care that he can't keep his shoes. Go. How about this? Turn to Venom. Venom has his own feet.
So like with that point, right? So Venom can only pop out in small portions, right? So Venom couldn't just be his shoes until they got somewhere.
If he could show his face and talk to Eddie, he could have
just been his feet, bro.
Or couldn't just be his legs and run there?
Faster?
Instead, we had to get a Venom horse.
The Venom horse is kind of cool, though.
Go, Kev.
So, in the beginning of the movie, you see Eddie in the MCU, and he gets sucked back by the Null portal, not just by a flash because of the Doctor Strange spell. And you notice they didn't even say anything about leaving the symbiote, a piece of the symbiote in the MCU. So Sony just tried to be like, no, Marvel, F you. You're not doing that. We're going to take our guy back, and you're not going to do any of this. That's what I felt like.
That's Kevin Feige going, no, bad Sony. Bad. Can't have it.
F you, I have the rights. F you, I have the rights.
Sony just got to give up them rights and just stop making crap. Seriously.
But unfortunately, they're going to keep on pumping out something every 4 years in order for them to maintain the rights so they can negotiate with Disney to get part of the money that Disney's going to get when they release something good.
Because
what's that?
They're making money either way. They're making money
5 years ago.
Sony is making money regardless. They're going to make money with Tom Holland Spider-Man in the MCU. They're going to make money with Spider-Verse. People can't wait for part 3.
Oh yeah.
Whenever that's coming out. So they're going to make money. It's just it's unfortunate. It's we're just going to keep making crappy movies, but we're still going to make money because Disney's giving us the money.
Well, it's more than that, bro. We keep going to the movie. It's us. We're the suckers.
Yeah.
Disney's just like, all right, we're gonna take your money. But we're still the suckers in this.
We're on that hopium.
Serious question. Do we think oh god, what is his name? Kroll? Null?
No.
Do we think Null shows up in Craven?
Yes.
No.
I hope not.
No.
Yes.
as
Yes.
like the blanketed across like big villain.
I
It will not
don't
make sense.
care.
Ouch.
There's rumor that Sony is gonna give the license to Marvel for Noel to finally use him in a Spider-Man 4 movie. That's what's up in the air right now. I don't see that happening though, especially if they give
It
us
doesn't
Noel.
fit.
Not at all.
It has
I
It
mean,
doesn't
apparently
fit.
it would
Because-
if they do, because it'll be like part of that Spider-Man 4
Multiverse.
movie should be on Battle World, if I'm not mistaken, depending on where they placed it
It's
at.
all about the multiverse. They're trying to make
Yeah.
Noel into a multiverse threat in between Doomsday and
Yeah.
Secret
How's,
Wars.
how's that multiverse worked out so far?
Dude, I think everything right now is going to end the multiverse and set the reset of Marvel.
Hey,
Shouldn't
Mike,
happen.
I enjoyed Deadpool Wolverine. I don't know about you, Mike.
That was the good one.
There's a select few movies in the multiverse that have been good, and yeah, Deadpool was definitely one of them.
There's a crazy the first week of the release, there was a crazy thread that was going on that people were saying this was the movie of the summer. It comes out in the fall, first off. And two, Deadpool Wolverine was so long ago that people have forgotten, and they enjoyed it so much that they forgot that movie came out this summer, that it came out months ago. But they've
If
loved
you
it
could
so
look at
much
your-
that it's just automatically into the lexicon.
Yeah. Yo, here's the thing, right? No. Thank you for Venom. And see, think about any kind of other bad movie. Venom was so bad that Doctor Strange 3 was really good.
You mean two?
Whatever.
And that was good. What are you talking about?
He was good.
That was good.
See, Venom and the Sonyverse is so bad, or Madam Web was so bad that
I'll do you one better.
the Marvels. I'd rather
Yes,
watch the Marvels again.
Yes. I'd rather watch Eternals.
And what? Okay, I can't go there.
I will.
I can't go there.
I
What
will.
did he say?
No thumbs up. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. There's the right. Yeah, there's the right emotion.
Listen, I said what I said. I'd rather watch the Marvels. I'd rather watch Eternals again than what Venom 3 was. That's just my
Are
personal.
you feeling, Kevin? Are you feeling okay, bro? Are you all right?
Yeah.
What's in that cup, brother?
You know, I think we all need to just talk about something way better than Venom. Like Venom is just. Let's get done with this.
Thank you,
Let's get
Jose.
off this Venom.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Jose. Thank you.
Yes.
That's part of that movie. That's Jose from Guerrilla Comics.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of that
Yes.
movie was being able to hang out and watch the movie with Jose again. So thank you so
Pick
much.
up your
Jose.
pool list, guys. Pick up your pool list. Go visit your local comic book store. Spend the money on the books, not the movies. Please.
Preach.
Mm-hmm. They're way better.
Exactly.
Exactly. But let's, like you said, Frank. Okay, we're gonna close that door because Sony's gonna give us something else to piss us off soon. But that's okay.
Literally in like
Because-
a month.
Kev, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this whole ball game right to you, sir, because
Yay.
it's time.
Yeah, it's okay. So we've had
Take a break.
brackets before. We've had brackets before in the show. So in celebration of Halloween, we're doing a slasher bracket. It's a small one. It's not too crazy. Just your classic slashers throughout the years and who we think could be the greatest slasher of all time. I have my opinion on that. I'm sure everyone else has their opinion. But before I start, I have a question for everybody. On Halloween, right? On Halloween, everyone is home. Kids got their candy. If you had to choose one Halloween movie to watch that whole night, and the rest of the movies that have been made have been erased out of your memory, what would it be?
Venom: The Last Dance.
So you're saying you would watch that and the rest of them get
Larry,
released?
run. I'm coming after you.
So you want to watch The Last Dance and everything else gets erased?
Oh man.
Because that was the biggest train wreck horror movie ever. I'm scared to death to watch it ever again. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're fun.
I'm
You are
answer.
fun.
I'm sorry.
It could be a scary movie. It could be just a simple Halloween, like Nightmare Before Christmas. It could be something like that. It doesn't have to be like rated R, horror, blood type movie.
All right, I'll go with the one I went with last year as a cheat, which is the 1990 Tom Savini Night of the Living Dead remake. Scared the crap out of me when I was still in middle school. Like, woke up in the middle of the night, like terrified of nightmares. It left a super big impression on me. I saw it on TNT on Joe Bob's Bridges drive-in thing. Scared the bejesus out of me. Still does. That was my answer last year. It still holds tight. But I'm gonna this year I'm gonna say Ernest Scared Stupid. I don't know if any of y'all saw that. And like what do you have? Miak. Like turning the little kids into like troll dolls was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And fun fact, the all the extra trolls that came in, the costumes were repaints from Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Cool.
I saw that at the old Woodhaven movie theater. Yeah.
Yes.
That's good.
Ernest P. Ward could totally pick up Thor's hammer. Fight me about it.
Hot take.
Okay.
All right, George. I'm actually curious of your answer with that. If you was to,
You know what it is, guys? I'm not a horror movie guy, man. I'm really not.
Doesn't have to be
Yeah, but
horror.
there's more Halloween than horror.
No, so like I do. So if we're gonna go on that route, I like comedy. But Shaun of the Dead. You guys see Shaun of the Dead?
I saw that
Shaun
in
of the Dead
theaters.
it's
I
a
saw that in
zombie
theaters,
movie,
dude.
but it's so funny. I think I saw it one time. It was on TV when I was a kid or something like that. And I watched it, and then I wanted to find it a DVD at like the $5 Walmart box thing that they used to have back in the day, and I wound up getting it. And I was like, "Yo, this movie's great! Like, it's a horror movie, but it's funny." And I was always down for that one.
Have difficulties with your hair there, bud?
Huh?
I don't know how you could do it, bro.
Cause tonight will be the noise.
Yeah, Shaun of the Dead. There is like almost no I mean, the ending's kind of grim, but like the whole movie kicks.
It's
like the
so
entire
good.
movie does.
And it's action packed. It felt like it was supposed to be a playoff of what 28 days later or something like that.
Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead. It was one of those. But yeah,
there's actually a whole bunch of history to it.
He literally says, like, "We're coming to get you, Barbara." Like, come on.
Oh yeah.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Yeah, that's my choice.
Okay. Frank.
I was so close to saying Shaun of the Dead. I'm glad you said it for me that it took it off the plate. I think I'm gonna go with Ghostbusters.
Oh, good call. Good call.
Which one?
First one. Ghostbusters.
Okay.
First one.
Okay.
Like
fair.
Such a great movie. Such a great movie to watch on Halloween too. It has that kind of spooky, scary vibes, but at the same point, it's just funny and it's light.
Fun. Yeah.
And it's a fun movie. And it's like, all right, this is perfect. They're great vibes to watch on Halloween.
I mean, those four actors, their chemistry together on screen is just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they all played it straight too. They literally played their characters perfectly straight, and the content and the lines, everything was hilarious. The timing is just perfect. I mean, you get a whole scene of them in the elevator turning on a nuclear accelerator and them like trying to shift out of the way, like, I'm gonna save myself.
Because they said they never practiced and they never did any tests on the packs.
Yeah.
Like it could. Oh, he took it off. That's great.
Can't do it. He can't rock it. He can't be you, Kev.
No, I cannot.
Well, for me, it was never a phase.
He walked 40 minutes in your shoes and it was too much.
Yes.
Hey, he's lasted longer.
Yeah, Ghostbusters is a good choice, definitely. And let's talk about the soundtrack. Like, would Ghostbusters have been Ghostbusters without the Ray Parker Jr. song? I don't know.
Oh,
Soundtrack,
God.
excellent.
Like instantly, just that note,
Mhm.
just like the guitar. You know what it is. You don't even have to. You never have to see Ghostbusters. You just know that song.
Uh-huh.
Yo.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Big bad,
Look,
big bad.
we were rocking out to some Halloween music while we're doing some crafts with thing 1 and thing 2, and Ghostbusters started, and I was just dancing like a fool and singing along. And my son is looking at me like, "You're nuts." He will know one day.
Deep cut from that album. Deep cut from that album. Saving the day. Just put it on later today or tomorrow. It's dope. It's amazing.
Yeah, both soundtracks for both those movies I think are amazing.
Yeah, that's like what introduced me to Bobby Brown. What was it? Along came Vigo, the master of evil, try to battle my boys. That's not illegal. Why do I still know that?
Because it's sketchy.
That's right. So I guess it's
We're gonna have to take control. Gotta take control. Yup.
Oh, man.
to us.
That was from the second one too. That was great.
Okay, so I have a good one.
Okay.
George, you can appreciate this.
Oh yeah.
You can delete everything, but you gotta keep Michael Jackson Thriller.
That was Michael's short movie, man, and that thing was great.
That changed the game, dude. Larry, you win. You win, Larry. Good night, everybody. We're going home.
Good night, folks.
There you go.
No, yeah, that's a good one. Because then the way that he had the story for that, like in the beginning going on, and then into the music video, and then you get that part where he turns at the end, and he's like, it's like that was.
Can you do that to Can you do that to the camera?
Yeah, and then Vincent Price with the funk of 40,000 years. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Perfect. Larry, you win.
People still use his dialogue for anything. Like,
dude, it's so
iconic.
Creepy. It's so creepy.
Yo, the part where your body starts to shiver.
Shiver.
Yeah. Yo,
it does.
It just sounded. It reminded me of like James Earl Jones, like the way he just enunciated the words, and it kind of gave you like that, like, oh shoot, like I gotta pay attention to listen to what he's saying real quick.
Yo, you can just hear him, and you'll get creeped out just by listening. Just him. He could just talk. He can literally read. He can literally read like
George has got it.
Like he can read like Curious George, and it would just sound creepy.
Yeah.
Well, no, just Curious George in general is just naturally creepy. Who just has a monkey hanging around?
Yeah, that's true. No.
Godzilla.
True.
And Godzuki.
I mean, Ash catches monsters out of a Pokeball. So
you catch Pokemon out of a Pokeball?
Yeah, that's how you catch them. You gotta catch them all.
Oh, do you now?
Speaking of them all, Kevin, how many movies are on your list?
Yeah, good segue there, Mike.
But my choice is the movie that I watch every year on Halloween, and it's one of my favorite all-time classic horrors or just spooky, just a fun movie. I mean, it's Beetlejuice.
Oh, good call.
For
that was my third one on the list. So close.
For the title being the guy that is the main star, he was only in the movie for like 15 minutes. But yeah, I love that movie so much.
Did you see Beetlejuice 2, Kev, or no?
Not yet.
No? Okay,
Me either.
I'll talk then.
Do you
I'm
remember
gonna-
the Beetlejuice cartoon?
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, dude, that was
Ooh,
dope.
That was excellent.
They had like the weird cowboy guy, and then there was like the big like furry monster.
Mhm.
That
Yeah,
was
I don't know.
fun.
Good time.
So good.
All right, Kev, let's get on to this slasher bracket there, brother.
Yep. So
Let's do this.
I will say I had a little bit of help from our friend from the podcast, John, who was on the podcast before because he's a
John.
big slasher fan.
Thanks, bro.
I was gonna put Art the Clown on here, and I asked him like, should I? And he told me no because he gave me a whole description. So I'll read it for you.
Ooh.
This is from his words.
Spark noted.
Yeah. He goes, he's immortal. He's sort of agent for the devil himself. He's a demon and has another demon spirit as a partner. If he dies, the last woman that the spirit took over will give birth to him. So he can't die. He'll just come back just every time. So I'm like, okay, so he's off the list.
So wait, real quick, what's the criteria for who was on the list?
The classics, like you got the, I'll just leave with the first matchup. Okay.
Yeah,
You
let's
all
go.
ready?
Let's go. Hop on in.
Kevin.
Yes?
I want you to know right now, if I get mad, it's not based on you, okay? If I start yelling and screaming and throwing things, it's not really directed towards you.
He's having flashbacks from the Christmas special.
It's my own insecurities that make me do this, Kevin.
I was kind of hesitant because of that, because I feel like when the Christmas episode happened, I feel like I really lost a little bit of respect from Mike and Larry that day.
Dude, it grew. My love for Kev grew. I guarantee it.
Oh, stupid. Like that.
And I still think about I forget the one matchup, and all I hear is Mike, why would you put them together?
There were some that were just, my God. You got to spread them out, bro. You got to spread them out.
Kevin, you do you, dude. I love your brackets.
Thanks. And sometimes I regret it. Like when I was doing this, I was like, I feel like someone's just gonna be mad about this one.
That's the point. That's the point, bro.
All right. You guys ready?
Go. Let's
do it.
go.
All right. So
Let's go.
We got the classic Mike Myers against Candyman.
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers.
Yeah. I can't even remember Candyman.
Tony Todd with the hook and
I
the
remember
bees.
seeing it, but like,
Yeah, but
it's
Mike
not
Myers.
But yeah, Mike
he's
Myers is
more
gonna take
memorable
the
than
lead. But like,
Candyman.
so Tony Todd's in my favorite zombie movie. He's in that remake. But yeah, Mike Myers.
I love how Mike's just staring at me with his Batman mask.
I'm taking this serious.
Okay. So the next one, we got Jigsaw going against the miner from Bloody Valentine.
Jigsaw.
Yeah, Jiggy.
Yeah, Jiggy. Y'all best buddies.
Get jiggy with it.
Frank, yep, you and me right there.
Jigsaw got a pet name from Larry.
All right. Pennywise, Freddy Krueger.
Pennywise.
Oh.
Pennywise. No. Freddy Krueger, really? You know what he did? You know why they murdered him? Think about that. Pennywise.
You're right.
Yeah. All
But hold on.
Pennywise
Freddy.
What he did?
Freddy,
Okay.
the original Freddy Krueger was a diddler. All right, that's why they murdered him. So
Cut him
yeah,
off here.
Pennywise.
Kill him. Just
All right.
be like from the dictator.
Yeah, but Pennywise, it's same thing here.
I mean, he did go after children.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
literally ate a
Yeah,
kid
they're
with his
The
arm
children
off.
are the same.
No, what I'm saying is, like, didn't Freddy Krueger get murdered by the townsfolk because, like, he
Yes.
was doing things with kids?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
He's
And
a scumbag.
Pennywise is doing things with kids.
No, he's
Well,
just
see,
giving them
Pennywise is
nightmares.
doing- yeah, Pennywise is doing it for what was the purpose of Pennywise? I forgot.
He feeds off them. He's
Right,
a
he feeds off-
emotional. He's
Yeah,
a
Freddy
really
Krueger's
bad
not
narcissist.
feeding off of these
But
kids.
but you could defeat him by giving him like, hey, you're a d-bag, you're ugly, and then go away. And when
That's what I'm
Freddy
saying,
is,
Freddy.
you can just tell him it's a dream, you're not real, and then you just fight back and he'll disappear.
I'm on Pennywise.
Yeah,
What Pennywise we talking, Kev?
Yeah, original, or are we talking about the newer one? Because the
Well,
OG one is scarier than the new one.
Oh, you think Tim Curry's scarier?
No, you know what it was for me? It was like it had the clown aspect of it, whereas the new one was very just like creepy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the original one was a clown. That's why we were all scared of it.
And it was Tim Curry. But
yeah, Tim Curry. I think I don't know. I was watching it, and just the way that his like facial expression was, I didn't like the newer one. I like the original. The original one just looked like he was still trying to be funny to me. I felt like.
Yeah. Pennywise.
Creepy. Like
Pennywise.
Two Pennywise.
We're all saying Pennywise.
What do you think, Frank?
I said
Frank
Freddy.
Scott Krueger.
Yeah, I'm on Freddy.
I am on Freddy as well. So, Kev, you got the tiebreaker.
Oh, tiebreaker.
Damn, son. Don't get diddled.
Don't get diddled.
I don't want to throw my pen at the phone, dude.
He's over here ready to smack
Come
him.
on. You want Freddy. You know Freddy's going to win.
Man, it's tough. That is so tough.
Yeah, you made the list.
They're both kind of the same. Mike just getting closer to the camera. Shit, it's just tough. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm about to get beat up by either a Sith Lord or Bat Mike.
No pressure, bro. No pressure.
None whatsoever.
I'm gonna say just for the lore, I would probably say Pennywise.
Oh, all right. Pennywise wins.
Go ahead, Lab. Go ahead. Okay.
That face of disappointment from Mike right now is so.
No, I was Team Pennywise.
Oh, you were.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you
was-
were. Okay.
Here's Pennywise.
Never mind.
Okay. Wait right
Like,
for the next one.
Okay. Freddy, and I'm not changing your point. You said Pennywise, we're moving on. But Freddy was scary because of the fact that he attacked you with the one thing that we all need to do.
Sleep. Mm-hmm.
That's why he was so creepy.
Y'all.
Because it's like you can't go to sleep or he will kill you. But guess what?
Well,
You
with Pennywise, he can do it during the daytime, at night. Like
You can do it whenever.
It was whenever. So
I
either
know.
way, like you only had Freddy when you slept. So if you didn't sleep and you had enough energy drinks, you probably stayed alive for a little longer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they didn't have
you
Monster back in
only
1986,
resist
dude.
Falling
You had a lot of
asleep
coke.
for 48 hours.
But you know what? You know what kind?
going to the
But
city?
you know what?
And out there in the little brooks, like he wasn't going nowhere.
But you know what kind of threw me off too was Freddy versus Jason and how kind of weak they kind of made Freddy.
Well, that wasn't meant to be a Freddy Krueger movie. It was meant for Jason to win that the entire time.
Yeah.
It was one-sided.
Did
We
you
all know-
hear about the actual alternate ending of that movie?
No.
So apparently they're both supposed to die, or they're supposed to fight, and then they get dragged down to hell, and then it ends with Pinhead looking at him.
Oh, man.
That would
So
have been
why didn't we
awesome.
get that?
That would have been interesting.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, that
I'll
should've
give
been-
you Oblivion. Oh my
Yeah,
God, that
yeah,
would have
they-
been great.
Yeah, they said like
and then they would have been able to
it-
duke it out for all eternity in
it
hell.
was this where they're on the raft next to the water. They're fighting, and then two chains come from the ocean and grabs them, brings them down, and they go down the hell, and the gates open. All you see is Pinhead standing there, and he goes, "What seems to be the problem here, gentlemen?" And then it goes black.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
That would have been
Mhm.
a great ending.
Yes.
That was the alternate ending.
That should
That
have
would
been
have been a
the
better
only
ending. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, should have been the only ending. I agree, George.
Terribleness.
Yeah. All right.
What a
Ready for the next one?
Okay.
All right.
All
right. We're gonna do Hannibal Lecter, okay, against Jack from The Shining.
Hannibal Lecter.
I don't know either
Hannibal.
of them, to be honest with you.
You don't know who Hannibal Lecter is, dude?
Mm-mm.
Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, Red Dragon.
I told you guys I don't do horror movies, so it's kind of hard.
It's not
Anthony
really
Hopkins.
horror, like more like a suspense movie.
Yeah.
Never seen it. I'm not.
In all honesty, me and
living under a rock on this one.
Wow.
me and a really good friend of mine, we were just talking about Hannibal Lecter, and I used to think Hannibal Lecter was a real person until high school. I'm not even kidding.
Isn't he actually based off of a real person? He's
So-
based
I have
off
no
of a
idea.
serial killer?
I have no idea, but I honestly thought he was a real person. He scared the crap out of me.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
I ate his liver with a nice Chianti, or I ate his liver with a nice Chianti and fava beans.
Mhm.
Or the one scene where he's literally like cutting slices of the guy's brain and putting it in the pan.
Yep. It's oh god, who is that? It's the guy from Goodfellas. Who is that guy? He was in Vice City too, in Grand Theft Auto. Oh well, I can't think of his name. Anyway,
Anywho.
sorry.
Okay.
And then there's never mind. He made the guy eat his own face. He made
Yes.
eat my own face.
It sauteed his face. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah. God. Yeah.
That was
Hannibal
Gary Oldman. That was Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman, really?
Was in the last Hannibal movie as a so Hannibal Lecter was he was a psychiatrist and a profiler for the FBI, and he went to this guy's house that was doing bad things. I can't think of what it was, but he was this rich, affluent, like 1%er, and Hannibal Lecter was like his psychiatrist, and he ended up like drugging him and getting the guy to cut pieces of his own face off and eat it. And the guy ended up living.
The hell?
Yep. And he's played by Gary Oldman.
He is.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, Hannibal Lecter win.
Okay.
Hannibal for the win.
This one.
My vote didn't count.
This one's the battle of the midgets. We got Chucky taking on Leprechaun.
Chucky.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Leprechaun in the hood.
Bro.
Leprechaun in the hood.
It's the only one I think of ever.
I go to the first
Those
Leprechaun movie. Like, oh.
Okay. Chucky has one of the greatest lines in all movies.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'll be your friend to the end.
No. If you remember what the kid's name, let's say his name is Billy right now. I can't remember.
I think
Billy.
When the mom finally realized that Chucky don't have batteries, he turns around and say, "You stupid bee, you measly slut! I teach you not to F with me." And he
They made those movies back then so creepy, and that movie was just.
that was great.
And then
feel
you know
like-
what's crazy? Oh, go ahead, Mike.
I was gonna say, I feel like you can still scare the crap out of kids with just like the concept of like Chucky. Like, there's this movie where like a doll comes to life and just kills everybody, and they'll be like,
it's still going. I
It
think
freaks me out if somebody just starts doing the spell.
if I'm
Mandela.
if I'm not mistaken, I think they made a show, and I think it's still going.
I think
Or they ended it. They ended it. Okay.
No,
think
they ended it?
was
I don't know.
watch it.
Mark Hamill in that. I think Mark Hamill was Chucky in that.
He was the voice of Chucky.
Yeah.
It's no.
This probably was real good, but it's the pride of Chucky, all kinds
So
of
I heard
Chucky,
it was I heard it was cool from some people, but then I watched it and I'm like, I can't.
Slut. That was, yo, as creepy as that line, as creepy as that movie was for me, that I was rolling. He just say that. I'm sorry. The stuff that makes me laugh. Yeah. Chuck.
Okay. All right.
Yo,
All right.
and that's the only movie that ever killed a toy line.
My buddy.
Yes. Remember, my buddy came out like 3 months before that movie. My buddy,
my buddy, and me.
Surprise.
Yeah, why we got like the jingles on this episode? We need to do like a funny jingle show, something.
So he went from my buddy to you stupid pig, you measly slut.
Chucky.
Yeah, I want to see like the USA like edit of that though. Like, what's he say? Where they you measly scent.
No, you know what? I think you would get through today. I honestly think you would get through today.
The whole line you would be able to.
Yeah, I think the whole line would get through today.
Probably.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The whole
Stuff
line
they
would.
put on TV now.
That whole line would.
That wouldn't even get censored.
Not anymore.
Yeah, it's just Larry that's just like, okay, I don't want to use that word. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Good idea, Larry. Don't get us canceled.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been writing times down, dude.
We never use them.
I
You know, Mike and Kev dropped the F-bomb a couple times the last couple episodes. That's a different conversation.
You're allowed
Right.
one.
Yo,
I
really?
think we're way over
You
one.
do anything
Season.
way over one, it's not PG-13 anymore.
You said one the first hour. No help.
Is it one an episode or one per season?
Mm,
Per episode.
okay, well, we lost on that one. Okay, continue.
Either
Kev.
way, we were screwed.
What you got, Kev?
Okay. All right. So next one is Jason versus Leatherface.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm sorry.
Jason.
Did I? Mike, I'm sorry.
There's always one, Kev.
I'm gonna go for Jason.
Oh,
sorry,
I
Mike,
like
I'm sorry.
Leatherface though. Leatherface was
Mike,
crazy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why would you put these two together?
There it goes.
These are like my two favorite.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry.
I threw my mask. I gotta go get it.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll go hide. I'm done.
I'm going with Mr. Voorhees.
Ooh.
I turn off my camera, Mike. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm stuck between this one because I like Leatherface and the Texas Chainsaw movies, but Jason is so iconic.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Just-
like
You're just screwed. Like him and Mike Myers have the two things where you know you're screwed in the movie. All you hear is
Family.
what? Like the snake
Mhm.
walking from Dodgeball?
I was just watching that movie the other night.
Nice.
I love you. He gets hit in the
You
face.
can dodge a ball. Oh, I said that backwards.
You
Fudge!
can dodge-
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball.
I'm dyslexic with movie lines. I'm gonna go with Jason. I can't go against Jason.
I'm saying Jason as well.
Jason.
Kevin.
Jason won.
What?
Kevin.
What, Mike?
The logic behind this for me is
What?
Jason has a more consistent amount of hits, whereas Leatherface has one good movie that's been done several times. Texas
Like-
Chainsaw Massacre 2 is terrible. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 is terrible.
The remakes.
Oh. All that they can do is keep remaking it. So I'm going to have to go with Jason X on this one when he's out in outer space. Or Jason Takes Manhattan when he just punches the guy's head off.
Oh my
What's up with these X movies? You had Fantastic, or was it Fast and the Furious 10, and they were in space. Jason X was in space.
Yo, Jason X was dope. I love that movie.
That was good. Anywho,
Jason.
is the winner.
Yeah.
Plus,
And
the
then-
thing is with those guys, they never ran, and they always wound up being in front of you.
Yo,
Yup.
did you ever watch that? I forget what Jason movie it was, but they actually showed why. So, like, it was these people running in the cornfield, right? And they finally had like someone say, like, you know what, have a top view. So they had the top view looking down, and while they're running like all over the place, kind of like zigzag through the cornfield because they scared. Jason was literally just walking straight. So
It's
he
like he
just
saw the
walking straight
future.
through the cornfield. He was walking straight through the cornfield while they're running all frantically all over the place. So he's just like, all right, well, let me go ahead and meet them at the end of it because they're going to come out right here.
It's literally that commercial. It's that commercial. We're like in a typical horror movie. Why can't we just get in the running car? Are you crazy?
No,
Let's get in the shit. And then
chainsaws.
they hide behind a chainsaw. All you see is the killer just like. Like that was Jason.
They're like, oh, let's run in the cemetery.
Oh my god, that was so dumb. So
Jason Voorhees.
Jason. Okay.
Jason.
Alright. Now this one is kind of more not like crazy, but these are actually normal people, kind of. We got Norman Bates, Patrick Bateman.
I see what you did here. You're so clever. I don't know either of these guys anyway.
Okay, so did Patrick Bateman actually kill anyone, or was it just in his head?
I don't know.
He is played by Christian Bale, though.
American Psycho.
Oh, is this American Psycho?
Yeah.
Oh,
And American
okay.
Psycho is a fantastic movie.
But you don't have to be no, it has to be a slasher.
Yeah.
Actually slash somebody. But he definitely had that one scene where he thought he did.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At the end,
he killed Jared Leto with a pickaxe.
I mean, no other killer is going to give you like a breakdown on Genesis quite like he is, or Eddie in the News.
Chasing a woman down with a chainsaw in his undies.
Yeah, and he just drops it.
Yeah, and it gets.
But like,
that's swag, bro. That's swag.
The only thing I'm like, that ending is like ambiguous enough to be like, did he really kill the people?
So are
I'm
we
gonna
basing it off of the movie, or are we basing it off of the actions? Because I feel like if you're basing it off the movie, then that's not going to give it a fighting chance. Like, let's say hypothetically, yeah, we think the ending that he didn't kill those people, but for the sake of the thing, we say he did.
Yeah. Oof. I'm still gonna go Norman Bates.
Who would just make it out? Who would just make it out alive between the two?
Yeah.
Norman Bates and drag.
Here's my thing. Isn't Norman Bates, isn't that like a real story though?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because isn't that the Bates Motel?
Yeah.
Psycho.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah, Norman Bates.
I went to the Bates Motel. It's kind of cool.
You would
Yeah.
think it's
They have a haunted attraction there.
I know.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Bates.
Yeah, I'll do Bates.
Yeah.
Good call though, Kev.
You know
Good
what?
call.
Thank you.
By the end of this whole entire thing, he's not going to make it to the end anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But please continue.
He'd be like, Bates who?
Look,
No, he's
If
gonna probably get it
Leprechaun-
taken out by the next.
if
his
Leprechaun
next
can
round.
go down, anyone can go down.
In the hood or not. Go ahead.
Okay. So Norman Bates moves on.
Yes.
Norman
Yeah.
Bates
Norman
moves
Bates.
on.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Hit to be
Okay.
hit to be square is a great song. I'm just saying.
But when he like backs up,
Just talking to a drunk guy about a song about the band. Hit to be square. What do you say? What do you say? Oh, how do you say it? Damn, how do you say it? Oh man, it's gonna bother me now.
I can't remember. I have faith it'll come to you in like 2 minutes.
Because I'm thinking of the song from Ice Nine Kills, because they do songs off of the horror movies, and that was one of them.
Yeah.
Do they? Is there like an American Psycho song?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Dude,
literally called
before-
it's literally called Hip to Be Scared.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, do you have Amazon Music?
I don't.
Well, just message me tomorrow about that.
Yeah,
Please.
dude. Kevin put me onto them, and they were like my gym playlist for like a while.
Wow, that's dope.
Their
Like, they have,
breakdown
like,
is that scene. They're like when they're about to go to the breakdown, he's explaining them, but it's not like that song. It's their band. Like, have you heard Ice Nine Kills? Their
Dude,
sounds
yeah,
a little too much for me. But the
send me
Silver
that.
Scream though was a great album.
I got like one more day of like spooky music and like send that to me. It's been White Zombie and King Diamond like all month. So
But all right, last one in the first round. This one's a little silly. I went a little silly on this one because John put up a good point about this certain slasher. So the last one we got Creeper from Jeepers Creepers.
This is you, and this is your lingering hunt.
My lingering hunt.
Your lingering hunt.
Yeah, that's all.
okay.
Now skip to the breakdown. They change it up. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, it's about to start. We're probably gonna get copyright, but okay.
I know they're gonna take our no money.
A cut above the rest.
In the music video, he kills Jacoby from Papa Roach.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I never seen.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the whole. Yeah, the
that
whole
was
music video is based off American Psycho. It starts off with
Good.
the camera in the hotel room, him doing the push-ups and the face mask.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
cool. See, Larry, you would have liked that better if you left the wig on.
Probably so.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ice Nine Kills, great band. I mean, they like I said, they did songs for Chucky, American Psycho, Jigsaw, like all of them. It's great.
Yeah, no, dude, that's my playlist tomorrow.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, Creeper from Jeepers Creepers, and then a recent movie that came out a few years ago, a couple years ago. None of you probably saw it. I know Larry 100%, George 100%. Probably, yeah. None of you probably saw it, but
No name.
Winnie the Pooh.
Goodbye, I'm leaving.
So
Why, Kev?
Cheaper creeper. Move on.
I mean, the creeper's got that van, dude. Like,
Yeah.
he's-
And then it has a catchy jingle. Creepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Like, iconic. Nobody cares about Winnie the Pooh
Not-
killing people.
They ma-
That went through my brain.
yeah, I'm like,
That
did
rattled
you
my
see they
brain.
made a sequel, Kev? Did you see they
Yeah.
made a second one with
Yeah,
Piglet?
that
They
was-
made
that-
a
was that what the-
second one.
They
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
the first one. You could tell, like, if you saw like the costume, it was like, oh yeah, you could tell that's kind of like a fan film. But this was the second one. It gave us Piglet, Tigger,
Was Tigger in it? Oh, Tigger's in it?
and the bird.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, I haven't
What will happen
seen.
to Mickey Mouse in the next 2 years?
Pooh,
We're
Blood
gonna
and
get a
Honey.
Mickey Mouse slasher movie.
They're making a universe.
No, they're already doing it.
They're making a universe. They're making a Disney horror movie universe. They're coming out with a Bambi. They're coming out with Peter Pan. Peter Pan's kind of like a child killer.
I mean,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
and then they're doing
Freddy
Steamboat Mickey.
vibes. Really?
Steamboat Mickey. Oh yeah, because his license is done, not the new
Yeah.
Mickey. Steamboat
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
So they're
So
doing
they're
like a
gonna be
whole
black and white?
universe.
Oh God, what is the world coming to?
So yeah, Creeper, yeah, Creeper.
Jeepers,
Yeah, we'll go with the Creeper.
All right.
Hey, what is that? Oh,
It's
you got one of
Spidey
those
head.
little gyro thingies. Oh, it's cool. Is it gonna fly? Fly, Spidey.
Is it gonna fly?
It's gonna fly.
I left the remote control on the other side of the room. I'm not going there. Go ahead.
Oh, Larry, that's not cool.
And yes, I know for people who may see this, be like, "What happened to Ghostface?" I just couldn't put him in there. I just with the other people in here, yeah.
Okay.
It wouldn't.
You added Winnie the Pooh. Right.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
know.
Yeah.
But it was funny. It was a funny one.
Jeepers Creepers and Winnie the Pooh. Jesus.
All right.
I mean, that
so,
was an easy win for Jeepers.
Mhm.
Second round, Chucky versus Norman Bates.
Chucky.
Chucky.
Gotta go, Chucky.
Fucking easy.
All right. Jigsaw versus Creeper.
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
As Larry would say, Jiggy.
Jiggy. It's
Jiggy.
just-
No, 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 no.
No.
All right. Hannibal Lecter, Mike Myers.
Mike Myers.
Mike Myers. It's getting too easy now.
Yes, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Mike Myers.
Jason,
Ah.
Pennywise.
Ooh,
Jason.
This is where it gets
Jason.
Wait, are we talking who like wins in a fight? Or are we talking like who we like better? Which probably should have been told to me like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Both?
Ooh, Jason.
Jason.
All
right.
I like Penny.
Yeah,
The
Jason's
semis-
probably my
If
favorite.
you didn't think that it was a fight, the whole intro of it was taking out a particular one because he just keeps on getting reborn.
Hold on, I saw a shiny object. I got distracted. Like I got ADD, man.
AKA Jason. Continue.
Yeah.
All right. Semifinals. Chucky and versus Jigsaw.
Ooh. Chucky.
All right. Does Jigsaw have the puppet or no?
Sure.
Does he have the tricycle?
Okay. Did we ever see Jigsaw actually like physically kill somebody himself? Or was
Dude,
it
exactly.
No,
was it
no, no,
all-
dude. You know who Jigsaw is? Jigsaw's mother is Batman, okay? Because he's all about the prep time.
You
know,
But Jigsaw
Here?
never, so he leaves it up to the people in the game to either
Right.
do the deed or not. So
That
with
dude, that dude laid on
Chucky's
that
I'm gonna-
nasty bathroom floor for the whole movie. He laid on that nasty bathroom floor, and then he was like, "Nope, I'm alive." And
First of
yeah,
all, I'm gonna leave it right here. So Jigsaw is gonna have to lose this one because they had to make a parody of it for Scary Movie where Shaq had to cut his leg off. So
Because
I
he
say
could make a
Chucky.
jump shot. And speaking of that, they just confirmed today that they're making a sixth one.
yep, I saw that.
I mean,
And
listen,
the Wayne, and
you
the
can
Wayne's
continue
brothers
those
coming
movies
back.
forever. They're good movies. They're not bad. But
Sure.
on this one, I gotta say Chucky's the winner. Chucky actually goes and
Yeah, let's go
slashes.
Chucky.
Yeah, probably
Sorry.
Chucky. But I just want Jigsaw to. I want okay. Chucky wins, but he's riding the tricycle.
That's even
He
cooler. in my
rides
book.
the strikeout.
He just rides off to the sunset.
I can see him with the tricycle and a knife in his hand. Is
Yes. Yeah.
Mandela. Come here, you little.
All right, next one: Jason versus Mike Myers.
Ooh,
That's
they're almost
not-
the same to me. Jason and Mike Myers are literally almost the same to me.
Here's logic. Here's my logic. Mike Myers mostly uses a kitchen knife. Jason uses a machete.
Bigger knife, Jason.
Jason uses anything.
That's true. That's true.
Jason's
But
just
his,
Jason's
but
just
his
Jason.
sword is bigger. Pause.
But-
They
but-
both just
but-
don't
Okay,
die.
that's slower and can get stuck in stuff faster. And
You wouldn't have
Like, you
Jason
just
without
stab
Michael,
the crap out
though. You wouldn't have Jason where he's without Michael Myers. Michael Myers is the grandfather.
He is the OG.
Mhm.
But does that
Discuss. I need to think about this.
Really, that
Now,
really make a
what if we
difference in
put it up to this test here between these two, right? So, how many kills confirmed does Jason have, and how many kills confirmed does Mike have? I think that would
Jason's
be-
got to have more because Jason's
Yeah,
almost like
Jason's-
parody
Let me see.
Yeah,
by like movie like 4 or 5.
right.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I gotta go with
I
Jason.
mean, and Michael like just terrorizes a town.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's
Michael
killed a few
Myers,
people though, but
Michael
Mhm.
Myers kill count for 12 films, 159.
damn.
159. Okay.
There's people
Jason?
actually counting this.
And Jason's 170.
Wow. So Jason would win that
Actually, a
one.
lot closer than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Wow.
Interesting.
But you see, like, okay, here's the other thing. Like, I look at Jason as like he's like an STD. Every time like somebody has sex, they catch a case of the Jasons and they die.
I like to call that something else, Mike, but I can't say it on here.
There's no
That is-
shot that Mike just compared a slasher to a fucking STD. There's no shot he just did that.
Write it down.
Yo, Mike,
I threw my pen.
I don't watch many of these slasher movies, like like especially anytime lately. But I do have to admit that there in every sex scene there is that machete that goes through both bodies and goes through the bed. Almost
Yep.
every single one of them.
That's
So would
that's
you
what
be able
it-
to call him
Ja-
like a cock block?
No, Jason's like the clap.
Like a clap.
I'm sorry.
We gotta go and make it clap clap. We gotta make it clap clap clap. Hey, Cap,
All right,
guess
so
what?
my vote goes for Jason.
Hey, Cap, guess what? You gonna make it clap clap with a clap clap?
Do you think penicillin will kill Jason?
Hasn't killed the clap.
Can we please?
I'm going
with-
Jason. I'm going
Yeah, I'm
Jason.
going Jason.
There you go.
Jason.
Clap,
All right.
That means Jason wins the whole thing because we already know who's at the
Yeah, it's
Who's left? Who's left?
clap. Nobody important.
Jason, Chucky.
Oh, Jason. Sorry,
That's going to be an interesting fight.
J Dog.
think it'll be an interesting fight.
I think that would
One
be an
good minute.
interesting fight.
The only good thing about it is Chucky is 2 feet off the ground. So
Dude,
like,
he's, you know he's going right for like the Achilles.
right.
He's going
And he's
like
so
he's literally
fast.
just
Like,
gonna
you ever
take-
seen Chucky run
take-
with a knife, bro? He's like, like
that's exactly
All
how it
Jason
looked
needs
too.
to do is if he runs to him, he's got to do is kick him like a football. Up, football play.
Kick the baby.
Chucky is the
Chucky's
football
just going to
player.
keep on running back.
But the thing is, with he's made of plastic, so it's like it's not going to do anything to him.
It's Brucey time, baby.
Yeah.
Hey!
He's literally going to kill Jason by 1,000 cuts.
Wait,
No,
whoa.
here's how Chucky would kill him, right? He takes over his body. Chucky would just win by taking
Wow.
over his body.
He could.
Mm.
Yeah,
Here's the other deciding factor, Kevin. You have to tell me because it's gonna make or break it. Does Chucky have Jigsaw's tricycle?
Sure, Mike. Sure.
Goes
Whatever your
into
little heart desires.
Jigsaw's trike.
Jason. My vote goes for Jason.
The jiggy trike.
I think Jason's going to win.
Only when Chucky's on the bike and you're.
Oh, dude, then the Wicked Witch comes. Oh no.
You know what? I was actually thinking of like the Star song from Mario Kart.
That's how he
Honestly,
show up.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm actually gonna go Chucky on this one for the theory that I just threw out there because if he
That's a
can
good
get-
one.
If he can literally get Jason into a place where he can do the spell and do it quick enough, change bodies, technically Chucky wins that.
That means you gotta knock out Jason long enough for that to happen.
It's not
Yeah,
hard,
but
though.
mean,
that
it's
happened.
If
Look
Freddy
at
versus Jason, they hit him with the sleeping serum. He was out cold.
Yeah, so like, and then here's the thing: Chucky being 2 feet tall can pop out of the ground or ceiling or anything and just be like, "Stab!"
you
And
can
then he
also
just-
freeze Jason. Jason's been frozen.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna go Chucky. Sorry, fellas.
All right,
Jason.
one Chucky, one Jason, two Jasons.
Two
Ooh,
Jasons, yeah. Because I went Jason.
Damn. Larry's going Jason.
I did.
No,
Oh.
never mind.
Oh, Jason won.
So
So Jason wins.
Jason wins.
Jason wins 4-1.
Jason.
Jason wins, flawless victory.
I do like that. I do
Finish
like
it.
that. I do
Finish it.
like that idea though, Mike, about Chucky just taking over his body.
That was George. That was old George.
Bro, you taking all my
Yeah.
power. Son.
That's all him, man. Up there.
It's a technical foul. If
But
you're
yeah, like-
on the radio with some Mountain Music
Yeah.
show, that's a technical foul. If you don't have to do it after using the refrigerator. All right, I'm done.
Kevin, another banger bracket, dude. Another banger bracket. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Oh, these brackets. This bracket's
So
going
wait,
to
we're
kill
doing
me.
another one for Christmas this time, Kev?
Yes. And I think we need to set it up for us to try and have,
He's like, damn.
have their Christmas episode at Gorilla Comics again.
We should
Maybe.
do that. Haven't
Mhm.
done that in a while.
Hey, Jose.
Jose.
Remember
Nah,
me?
he might be going to see Craven.
Oh god.
I was happy. I was smiling. No.
Sorry, Kev, I had to do it to you.
Get back to the killer toys.
That's been 1 hour and a half of fantastic talk, gentlemen. It's
That was
time
fun.
to Shut
That was
them
fun. That was good.
down.
Shut him down. Shut him down.
What a great conversation that we had. Hey, look, as always, guys, we want to thank y'all guys for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. Share the content, comment on the content. Tell us exactly what you think. Who should have won the bracket this time? I don't see Jason losing. But hey, look, if we got it wrong, hey, tell us in the comments below. We definitely appreciate
Tell
every
me.
single one of y'all for tuning in.
Tell me to stop making brackets.
Nope. Kevin,
yeah,
keep making
right.
brackets.
You
Oh,
are stuck
give me
with
the
that
bracket.
cake, my friend.
You're gonna keep making brackets. Oh well. So yes, he throws it away. Hey,
2 points.
once again, we appreciate every single one of y'all. Let's go ahead and take this thing out. Frank, what you say?
Order 66. Thanks for everybody that's been following along with everything that I was doing. Hopefully we'll have something else cool to do soon and get some extra little things in there. But if you guys are interested in something and want to see us review it, talk about it, hit us up, tell us what you want to see, and I'm sure I'll be down and some of the other guys will be too.
Yo, guys, thanks for tuning in to this episode. But if you guys think Chucky should have won that last fight with my theory, go ahead and drop a comment below and say hell yeah, and we'll go ahead and give you guys a thumbs up.
Yeah, dude. Happy Halloween. Be safe. Check them candy for razor blades. Wear bright clothes. And like, remember, it's all in fun. This was a lot of fun, and this is just ice.
Okay. Well, again, thank you guys so much. Like Mike said, happy Halloween. Please be safe out there. It's a crazy night. You never know what's going to happen, but please be safe. But also, we want to hear more from you guys. We've been saying it. If you want to see us talk about more horror, we'll talk about horror. If you guys want us to talk about music, we'll make music. We'll do anything. Just tell us. Well, not anything, but let me rephrase that. Whatever you guys want us to talk about, we will talk about it. Now,
What if they want us to watch Madam Web?
Anything? Anything?
Now,
Kevin, I love you, dude.
Whatever. And if you excuse me, I'm gonna go kick that fraud Leon's ass again for the championship.
Get him, boys. Get him.
what to say after something like that. Hey guys, appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in. Sorry, I'm no longer Spider Kev. I had to take it off. It's big shoes to fill, and I failed. Yeah, that I got that hair thing. That's I keep mine each and every time. Here we go. But hey, look, until next time, G&T, we are out. God bless every single one of y'all. Peace.
Adios.
Deuces.